The much awaited parents and grandparents sponsorship program is here. So let's talk about it in this video. All the details coming up. What's up guys, welcome back to a brand new video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, this is a good time to do it. It will take just 2 seconds and it is absolutely free. So don't wait and just do it. Now in this video, we will discuss about parents and grandparents sponsorship program. It was supposed to start in early 2020, but thanks to COVID, it is finally here at the end of 2020. But at least it's here, so that's a good news. So in this video, we will talk about how does the application work, application fee, processing time, eligibility, and when can you actually do it. Everything in this video. So make sure you watch right till the end so that you get all that vital information. Now to start off, let's understand what is the parents and grandparents sponsorship program. You can sponsor your parents or grandparents to be a permanent resident of Canada. As an individual, you should be able to support them financially and you should be able to make sure that they don't need social assistance from the government. So first and foremost, when can you file the application for the sponsorship? Starting 12 p.m. on 13th of October all the way till 3rd of November, you can file the application to sponsor your parents or grandparents to move to Canada. Now remember, Canada is only giving 10,000 sponsorships for year 2020. So make sure you apply only if you are eligible. If you are not eligible, try next year. Now also remember, in case your application is not selected, there are other programs which I'll talk about at the end of the video. So stay with me. Now first and foremost, who is eligible to apply for this program? You have to be 18 years of age to apply for someone's sponsorship. You have to be a resident of Canada, either a permanent resident or a citizen of Canada, to be able to sponsor your parents or grandparents to move to Canada. At the moment, work permit holders are not able to sponsor their parents. You need to provide enough proof of funds to be able to sponsor someone under this program. Now I know you will be curious to know what is the income requirement, but stay with me. I'm just going to talk about that in a bit. Now, the important question is, who can you sponsor? As an individual, you can sponsor your parents or grandparents. At the same time, you cannot sponsor your in-laws, which means that if my wife wants to sponsor her mother, only she can file the application and I cannot file the application. I can only be a co-signer for her parents' application. Now the people you will be sponsoring, which in this case is your parents or grandparents, will have to go through a biometric police clearance certificate and medical examination. So just be prepared for that. Now between 13th of October from 12 p.m. all the way till 3rd of November, all you have to do is to submit an interest to sponsor form and your application will be submitted. Now the 2020 interest to sponsor form is not available yet. As soon as it will be available, I would load it in the description below, so stay tuned with that. You can also go on the canada.ca website and download it on the 13th of October, which I'm guessing at the moment because it's right now only the 2019 form is available and they have mentioned that do not use that form as it is outdated. Now I know you'll be thinking what will happen to the form. So once all the applications are in by 3rd of November, the immigration department would send out 10,000 invitations. Now remember, do not submit your application more than once to increase your chances. That's just not gonna happen. The immigration department is gonna select 10,000 applicants randomly as they mention on their website. There is some positive news that next year they may invite 30,000 applicants. So in case you're not selected this year, you can apply next year. So there is always some hope. Now for those who receive the invitation, has to reply back with a complete sponsorship application within the 60 days time frame. Now the application fee to sponsor your parents is $1,050 at this moment. The processing time at this moment is 20 to 24 months. Now the most important question is, how much money do I need to sponsor my parents? Before you jump into that, you have to make sure that you have at least filed tax in Canada for last 3 years, which means if you're filing your application in 2020, you would need your tax returns for 2020, 2019 and 2018. With the pandemic, the government has reduced the 2020 income requirements, which is going to help a lot of individuals. But at the same point of time, you will still have to prove enough income for 2019 and 2018. The second step is to count the total number of family members in your family plus the number of people you are sponsoring. So for instance, you have 2 family members at the moment and you're sponsoring 1 parent. You would need enough income to support 3 members in the family and not just 2, because you're sponsoring the third person. And now the third and final step would be to look at how much income would you would need for 3 people. So for the year 2020, it would be 40,445. For 2019, it would be 50,414. And for 2018, it would be 49,641. Looking at this table, you can calculate how many people you will be responsible for, and you can match the salary for that particular year. Now, in case I do not make that much money, I can have my wife be a co-signer. That way we can show our family income to support the family. Remember, you have to count every member in your family. You cannot exclude any children, so make sure you count them as well. For people who are new immigrants and they want to file sponsorship for your parents, there is no written proof which says that you can provide income proof from your home country for the tax year. Though I believe if you're able to prove that you filed taxes equivalent to the Canadian dollar, you may be able to file your application. But do not count me on that. I'm just assuming. Now remember, 13th of October is the first day and it is not the only day to submit your application. You have about 20 days time to submit your application, so do not rush, and it is not a first come first serve basis application. You have a 20-day timeline to submit your forms. Now most important is, in case your file doesn't get selected, well, there are still other programs through which you can have your parents to Canada. Number 1 is tourist visa, which is easy to get, and you can have your parents with you for a maximum duration of 6 months, and the visitor visa is generally given for a duration of 10 years. The other option is super visa, which gives them the option to stay in Canada for a maximum duration of 2 years. So these are 2 programs which are available in case your file is not selected this year to sponsor your parents or grandparents. I hope this program will help you sponsor your parents to Canada. If not, there's always next year. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care of yourself. Peace.